Test, test, test. Can you hear me? Multi-chat, ready to go. All right. Let's get it. Aya, first one in here. Welcome back, Aya. Someone that hypes me up so much. I appreciate you. How are you doing today? Excuse me for a second. I gotta make sure I grab a water here. Tell you what, you gotta hydrate for these streams, you know? It's a lot of talking. All right, how are we looking? Good. I'm doing well. Blake, how's it going, brother? Aya, what'd you do today? How's the lighting? Do we like the lighting? It looks different on my camera than it does on TikTok. All right, how does that look? Great, that's good. We love that. We love that. Heck yeah. Why was your day great? You also look great. Well, thank you so much. See, next time I'm sad, I'm just going to give you a call because you just keep hyping me up. Looks good here. Thank you, Blake. Blake dropped a new song. Blake, again, you always worry me with your songs because you sound so darn depressed. Joy, welcome to the stream here. Blake, how was your day, bro? My OGs. That didn't help. Trying to center this. There we go. Not so far. Not so far. All right. Let's rock this thing. I have to do a 14-day reading rate. I don't really want to, but it's something I'm going to have to do to pass the class. What exactly is that, Josh? Well, I walked 4 miles today. Actually, about 4.5. I hit a chest and traps workout. I worked. I made a new video. Did you see my new reel? So I just posted that. So it's been an absolutely fantastic day. How about yourself? What did you do today? To figure out how many pages I can read in an hour? That's interesting. Why do they have to do that, Josh? Said you'll watch now? Well, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for your support. It truly does mean a lot. I really enjoy having you in the stream. Monday is my leg day. Oh, man. Best day of the week. Best day of the week. Leg day, baby. I hear some studies about the importance of legs and how it's like the most important thing to build up strength for long term. I like to get it over with early. I feel you. What is your Dixie? How is it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. You said you like to get it over with early. What does your leg day look like? I do have to do. We're also live on Twitch, so if anybody's there and you have Twitch, we are live on Twitch here. Josh says I do have to do composition 1, but that's the only other English for my degree. Angelica, how are you? Welcome there. Hey there, darling. How are you doing? Dixie, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? Thank you all so much for being here, man. Thank you all very, very much. Composition 1. That's interesting. You have to do an English class for your major. I thought it was a special type of school where you just get straight into it. Good cleaning. I was just thinking about how good it feels to have a clean house. I cleaned up my bathroom. Oh my gosh, it's like so much weight's off my shoulders. I just feel better. telling you, having a clean place is a happy place. Liv, how are you doing? I like the energetic message coming in. I appreciate that. A Velvet Bunny, welcome back to the stream. Dude, can you wave at me? Hello. Holly says, how's it going? Holly, I'm doing, it's going so well. Life is so freaking good. It's crazy. So I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, Holly? I've never seen Holly spelled like that. I like that. I stick to machines because free weights intimidate me. Press, curl, extension, flutes. I think you meant to say glutes. Ab adduction. Got you. Do you notice progress with that without having free weights there? Dixie, thank you so much for following the live. I greatly appreciate it. Twinimus, I'm not quite sure what that means, but what's going on? Wasadid. Hey there, what is this live for? This live, we're talking about goals, we're talking about dreams. We're building a community here. We want to build each other up. Honestly, I want a great place where you guys don't just interact with me, but you interact with each other, and we truly are building in life. In fact, yesterday we made a goal that we want to do a community trip in February of 2027. We want to go skiing and snowboarding out in Utah or Colorado. So, Holly, thanks so much for all the love. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much again for the follow. Dixie says, your vibe is happy and energetic. I try to be. There's a lot of reasons to smile. You know, social media, the news, they try to get you down, but there's too many good reasons. Too many good reasons to be happy out here. So greatly, greatly appreciate all the kind words. You guys are so sweet. KT, back in the chat. Let's go. We are back at it. Quantum, thanks for liking the live. Quantum followed. Thank you so much. Mandy, I see that you're out there. Thank you very, very much for that. Life is full of adventure. It is what you make of it. Ooh, I like that. Actually, let's do that. Drop your best quotes. I want to write down some of them. So let me write that one down. And Quantum, thanks again for following there. Quantum, LOL, yes, I noticed progress, but it's probably not as fast. I do progressive overload on machines. Hey, you're doing something. That's what matters. Personally, I like doing some free weight because it hits muscles differently than what you're going to get from a machine. Not that machines are bad, but you know, when machines are guided, it's a little bit different. All right, so Dixie, I'm going to give you some credit here. I got to save this one. Life is full of adventure. It is what you make of it. Right on. You'll be proud I went live. I was in your live for a second, but the audio was jacked up. I couldn't hang out. I couldn't hang out too long in there. Pay it forward. We like that. All right. Pay it forward. I know there's another one in there. Mandy, I'm seeing yours. Pay it forward. We have kindness makes the world a better place. You don't have to win every day. Just win today. Ooh, I like that. Heck yeah. I like that one. You don't have to win. You don't have to win every day. And I am proud of you, Katie. Fantastic. How did your live go? You don't have to win every day. Just win today. Heck yeah. That's dope. I heard it last year and it's been stuck in my head for months. That's awesome. Did you guys see the new post that's out there? We have 5 people on the multi-stream Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. So thank you all so much for being out there as well. I'm not forgetting about you guys. Be you. Who cares what others think? I like that one. We care way too much what people think. You are what you see in people. Mandy, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Josh says, after looking at my degree requirements, I have to do the other English class. It is more of a writing class from the looks of it. Yeah, that'll be good for you though, man. Tomorrow's worries ruins today's peace. Ooh, Blake, I like that one. Blake says, you guys are just Google searching it now, aren't you? Tomorrow's worries ruins today's peace. I like that one a lot. Don't let the chain of love end with you. Ooh, okay. All right, Dixie. Dixie's got all the quotes here. Holly, what do you got out? I'm here all night. Heck yeah, that's what we love to hear. Thank you so much. Where are you tuning in from, Dixie? What's one of yours? My favorite one is the one that's in all of my social media. It is, why am I blanking? If people aren't laughing at your dreams aren't big enough. That's my favorite. I've said that for years. Mine is in a Bible verse. Heck yeah. What? Share it. Kata, thank you so much for following the live. I really appreciate that. Dixie, what part of Florida are you in? I'm in Florida. Blake said, "Now I'm a man of words." Katrina, I see you out there. Thanks so much for following the live. I really, really appreciate that. Blake said I can see if, Josh said I can see if I can swap out the math classes, but not till end, or not till fall 2026. Got you. It does not boast. It does not envy. Yeah, I read that. I read that one at my buddy's wedding, actually. Blake, how is your new single doing, dude? I saw it had a few hundred views when I watched it. Katrina, you just followed the stream. Do you have anything to say? Any positive quotes? Quantum Soup. Where did you get the name Quantum Soup from? We're at 383 likes. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Dixie, I'm in Miami. And then, yeah, we had quite a few people in the stream that are from Florida. Let's see, what's today? Monday? Got you. It's already top 4 in your Spotify? Dang, bro, you're really blowing up. That's dope. Congratulations, man. Keep going. Melinda. Call Dixie Melinda. Okay, where does the name Dixie come from then? It's a quote from an astrophysicist. Oh, really? Tell me more. Reality is radically ambiguous and ceaselessly flowing quantum soup. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to digest that one. Katrina Farah liked the live. Thanks so much, Katrina. Good soup. I love some soup right now. That sounds good to me. All right. Now we got some really good quotes here. Now, I'm not judging, but I want to know your dream. Tell me your dream. No judging. I caught 2 and got the name Dixie Girl. You Cut too. I don't get it. Help me out. Position of work doesn't make the person, but it's because of the position that reveals their true self. Position of work doesn't make the person, but it's because of the position that reveals their true self. That's a good one, Mandy. I like that one. That's a good one. Where did you hear that one from? Josh says, after looking at the rest of the semester, it's spent writing an essay and small stuff like that. The 14 days should only be once to figure out how fast I can read in an hour. Yeah, well, dude, knock it out. I mean, it's 2 weeks, bro. You got it. Oh, the rest of the comments up further? I don't see it. How far up is it? Already have 5 followers so far. Thank you guys very much. Melinda, glad to have you here. Mandy's coming back. Quantum's in here. Thank you guys very, very much. This is really cool. My father, leadership always exposed someone's true character. True character. I like it. That's awesome, Mandy. Yeah, Mandy's also in Florida as well. So we have 3 people from Florida. Actually 4, because I just see that Katie just joined back. So yeah, we have 4 of us from Florida. And we're all spread from top to bottom. I guess I'm not used to it because I haven't been in high school since 2012. Dude, that's why it's good for you, bro. It's good for you to write. Let me ask you guys this. We've done this is our 3rd live where we're really just chilling out like this. What are some things that you guys would want to see from this? Like, do you like just a conversation? You know, some people, like watching video games with it, or, would you like to see something outside, maybe Miami Beach? It's hard to read the chat when I'm doing an activity in real life. So tell me what you guys would like to see as somebody that's just getting into content creation. I got the nickname Catching 2 Pigs. My dad called me Dixie Girl. Oh, okay, got you. You caught 2 pigs. What's the story on that? Emily, I see you out there. Welcome back. Here's what I'm talking about, man. Talk amongst each other, too. We're a community here. It's too long to type. Popping in for a second to say hey. Well, thank you, Emily. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? Blake said doing OnlyFans. That's crazy work. No shot, dude. I like just chatting. You have such a good vibe and are so engaging. It's nice. Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's super cool. But I'm in Chicago, so I'd love to see somewhere warm and pretty like Miami right now. Well, I hate to break it to you, but Miami is not warm right now. I have to be a guest to explaining it. Well, we can do that one day. I'm excited to hear it. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. It's cold everywhere. I'm great. Actually getting ready to jump off, read my Bible, and get to bed. 4:15 comes early. Holy smokes, we got Grandma Emily in the chat. Grandma Emily. I'm just teasing you. That's great. You can read your Bible, and then next time on the chat here, you can share with us what you read. That's great. Emily, truly, really do appreciate you tuning in here, even just to say hey. It means a lot. So thank you. No, I actually moved to Miami about 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years next month. Just crazy to think about. Have you always been in Florida? Of course, I'll definitely share next time. Looking forward to it. Good night, Emily. Really? Born and raised Florida? Have you always lived in the same place in Florida? Quinn, I see you out there, brother. Good evening from California. Nice to meet you. Marquise, nice to meet you. That is awesome. Out in California. What part of Cali are you from? So you bounced around, Melinda? Okay. Marquise liked the live. Thank you so much. We're at 427 likes already. Bay Area. That's awesome. How do you like living out there? Now we're over 500 likes. I don't know honestly if the likes does anything, but I get excited over it, so screw it. Thank you guys. Everybody got quiet. Now we're at 767. I think maybe everybody's quiet because they're just tapping the like button. So thank you. 5 new followers too. Casey, welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah, we're talking about dreams tonight. So you haven't shared your dream. Let me know, what is your dream truly? What is your dream? Your absolute dream life? 2026 is our year. You're dreamy. PB and crackers. Thank you very much. I appreciate that compliment. I'll take it. I will take it. Everybody's just liking the live. I love it. Josh, Blake says, fix that posture, boy. I know, man. Just trying to be a better person every day. And how do you do that? When you say I'm trying to be a better person, what exactly are you trying to improve on specifically? My dream life is maybe getting a job I'll actually enjoy and going on more trips yearly. I like that, bro. And honestly, man, you're making it happen. You're back in school. You're grinding. You're doing classes. You're doing things on top of classes. Just keep it up. Keep it up, Josh. No poncho tonight. I was wearing it today, though. And then I met somebody that had like a really woolly jacket. She goes, I like your poncho. I said, I like your jacket. And then we ended up walking together. Jedi Sentinels. What a dope name. My day's going amazing. How is your day going? Thanks so much for tuning into the stream here. Put yourself in that person's shoes that you meet. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, what I always say is you never know what somebody's going through. So a simple hello can mean a lot to somebody. Simple hello. And sometimes you may not get a hello back. Sometimes, like this person's rude, but you said hello and you don't know what somebody's going through. There's a really good book called The 7 Habits of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I might be mixing up a couple words in that title, but it's a very, very good book I recommend reading. The Ginger Nomi said, hey, you fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys tripped me out. The Jedi Sentinel said, pretty good. That's good. What has your day going good? The Ginger Homie. The Ginger Nomi. Where are you tuning in from? We got Justin Bieber in the chat. I found out Miami is hotter than the north on average for 90-degree days, but Minnesota might have some 100-degree days on a rare occurrence, but it still stinks in July, and it was the 4th last year. Yeah, dude, Minnesota has great summers. That's what people don't understand. Minnesota has great summers. I'm starting to ask, did it hurt when you fell from the vending machine? Because you a snack. J Beef, thanks, brother. I appreciate you. I actually went to grad school. Actually, I went to undergrad for 1 semester, and then I went to grad school in Ohio. What part of Ohio are you from, if you don't mind sharing? If not, no worries. I'll tell you, I I went to grad school in Findlay, and then I went to undergrad in Cincinnati. Everybody's gonna kick from the comment. I love it. I remember in September was a relief when I dropped to 70. That was a sweet spot for me to enjoy it without suffering. Yeah, 70 is a good 70 with sun. Pomeroy, I'll say not quite, but we shall say that. Okay, yeah, no worries. I'm not quite sure where that's at. All right, Ginger Nomi, hit us with it. What's your dream? You're just good looking all the way around, inside and out. Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. That's super sweet of you to say. So thank you. Thank you, Melinda. We just had another new follower. It doesn't say, but shout out. Thank you guys. We have a lot of followers. I don't think it's updated on my side. But thank you, each and every one of you guys that's tuning in, that's commenting. Maybe you just like be the passive swiper and you're just hanging out, watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows. Ginger, I see you out there. Thank you very much for just following there. Opposite side of Cincy. Okay. Got you. Are you born and raised in Ohio? Also, did you guys see the new reel? What do you guys think? I just posted one 30 minutes ago. Said yes. Wow. Okay. All right. Who's your favorite college? Because we may have some beef here. You guys are continuing to like the stream. Thank you very much. We're at 1,423. Holy smokes. Just tapping away over there. Yeah, see, I didn't realize it told you this, but Melinda has 646 likes. Thank you, Melinda. Ohio University, it's the closest and it seems fun. Got you. My buddy graduated from Ohio University. I was in his wedding. Quinn, what up, brother? I see you out there. Just trying to help out. Well, you absolutely are helping out, so thank you very, very much. Everybody in here, man, thank you very much. We got some viewers out there on Kick, on Twitch. What's the story behind your profile picture? Good question. So that was Halloween, and I was dressed up as Les Grossman from Tropic Thunder. I'm going to play Marvel Rivals now, but you have fun. Thanks so much, Ginger. Check out the reel. Let me know what you think about the reel, too. Let me know how you do in Marvel Rivals as well. I have not played that, but I've heard good things about it. I'm on a mission to get you to 3,000. Cause I've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but we live underwater. Such a good song, man. Mandy, how was your day? Any more museums today? I see the legs continuing to go up. It was okay. Just okay? Why just okay? Lindsay, welcome to the stream here. Play Lil Wayne right above it. That's a great song. That's actually one of my final hype songs in high school. That was like my last one. Play it on what? Just a computer? Out loud. Let's dance. I don't know if TikTok has. I know on Twitch they do. If I played the music, I'd get flagged for it. So I don't know if TikTok has that as well. But I'll tell you what, you should play it. Record you dancing, getting wild to it. and then we can go like it. I'll go support that. You can play music on TikTok? Oh, really? Okay, actually, that's great. That's really good to know. I am live streaming on Twitch right now, so unfortunately I can't do it at this very moment. KDS, what's up? How are you? College Twink is back at it. Yeah, I can't do it because I'm live on Twitch and I'm live on Kick and YouTube, so I will get flagged for that. Yeah. Lindsay, where are you tuning in from? Twitch username is Pogo34. Yeah, trying to. I'm just producing so much content right now, and I'm trying. Like I don't have enough time to do everything. It's a lot. So my Twitch has kind of gone down, but TikTok has gone up. So they will love. I'm sure they will. Can you pause it and just show them you dancing? I'll dance if you come dance with me. How about that? Thank you, KDS. Followed on Twitch. Thank you very much for the follow there. I really, really appreciate it. If anybody has let's go. Heck yeah. You're from India? No way. I don't believe you. I'm looking up your profile picture now. You live in India? Yes, Jennifer. What is your dream? What is your dream? Share it. I want to know. Yeah, there's no shot. You're not. Yeah, I was going to say, like, there's no freaking way you're tuning in from India unless maybe you're on vacation. I'm not a fool. Just so you guys can see what got going on. The moon outside was so nice. Yeah, you are not from Nigeria. We're timing Lindsay out. Play Lil Wayne. My buddy Brendan he's a huge Lil Wayne fan. My dream is to be financially independent, be able to travel as much as I want, have a good community, be able to take care of my family, have a family, have a wife and kids. Yeah. That's my dream. Financially independent, be my own boss. What is your dream? Mine is cheesy. Dreams sound cheesy. They sound cheesy. Take care of my family one day. That would be my job. Like you'd want to be. All right. Well, tell me more what you mean by take care of your family. I feel like that can mean a few different things. I like it, but get more specific. I want to learn. Who's at? My at? For what? Always wanted to be a mom and wife and be financially stable. That's the dream right there, right? People with kids, they say that there's no better responsibility, there's no better gift in life than being a parent. Don't let the news tell you different. I'm a mom. I got part of it. That's awesome. How many kids do you have? Ooh. Well, I'll give you top 5 places / countries. He's 14 going on 40, so he's just super mature for his age, is what you're saying? I want to go to Dubai. I want to go to, well, different places in Italy. I want to go to Japan, Switzerland, Sweden. There's 5. Again, not necessarily That's 5 places because even within those, there's a lot of different things I'd want to do. Like I want to go snowboarding in Sweden. Make a house a home, nourish my family with love, kindness, and wisdom. Double whatever my future husband provides. Double as in financially. I've not gone scuba diving. I really want to go scuba diving though. Have you been scuba diving? I was given tickets to go to Ireland. Wow. Heck yeah. I want to catch a lobster. That is sick. And I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but you said it's got to be Kathleen, right? Kathleen, thank you so much for sent love you so much. I really appreciate that. That's super sweet of you. Thank you. All right, where did this come from? Wanting to catch a lobster, scuba diving's cool. Catching a lobster is very specific. So what has you say that? But I cashed the tickets in because my grandma was sick, so I did not go for my high school graduation. Oh, Melinda, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, now you got to set the goal to go to Ireland. I know, right? I've seen too many YouTube videos of people doing it. Now I have to. I have to. Yes, you do. Set a deadline. Set a deadline. Family is always important. I agree. Family is absolutely important. And it's so crazy to me how the news tries to make it not. Corruption, evil powers. That's great. How many do you want? Any more kids? I am currently here in Miami, Florida. I showed just a second ago before you got in here, but that's Miami Beach behind me. So I'm in Miami, Florida. Where are you tuning in from, Kathleen? Not necessarily support his career, but he would be the primary breadwinner. My income. Oh, okay, got you. To know where I'm from, Miami. That's dope. What part of Miami are you from? I hear you, Jennifer. I think that's really, really awesome. You must have a very good heart. That's what guys are looking for, at least the good ones. That's what they're looking for. So, I know it can get hard out there. Don't lose sight of what you want and who you are. Don't settle for less. Purdue area, Indiana? No way. I used to live in Zionsville, Fort Wayne, in Richmond, Indiana. I played hockey in Carmel. So that's really cool. Yes, I do want more kids, but I don't think it will happen. Hey, don't give up. There's I'm trying to think where it is. It may be Book of Kings. But in the Bible, it talks about, I'm trying to think of her name. We just went over this in church, and it was talking about how she really wanted a kid. She really, really wanted a kid, but she wasn't able to have kids. And someone comes along, and she takes care of this guy. I'm explaining this terribly. I need to really actually go in more depth. But, oh, it's terrible. So somebody help me out here. But essentially, he goes, I'll give you anything you want, kids and whatnot. She's like, well, don't mess with me like that. Because she's saying like it'll never happen because she didn't have hope. She didn't have faith. But it ends up that essentially God gave her a kid. And it was crazy. And then the kid ends up passing away in this. It may be Sarah. Let me look this up. We have a lot of Christians in here. That's awesome. I love that. Kathleen, thanks so much for following the stream. Thank you so much for the golden buzzer, the heart puff. That's awesome. Said you go to church but still learning yourself. That's great. As my church says, just keep coming back. Yeah, Jennifer, like North Miami Beach. Wow, okay. And where are you at now, Jennifer? Kristen House. Welcome, Kristen. Fairy Tale Rags. Hello, Fairy Tale. How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining, guys. Secret, welcome. Guys, I don't know. I have to narrow this down here. Fairy Tale Rags, thanks so much for following the stream. Kristen, thank you so much for following the stream. Secret, I see you out there. How are you doing? Welcome back. Of course. No, it's not with Abraham. At least not the one I'm referring to. Fairy Tale, where are you tuning in from? Lives are basically all you do? Got you. And how's that going for you? Okay, all right. 2 Kings is okay. I was right with Kings. Okay, I'm going to read this. So the story was the woman was wealthy and showed great hospitality to Elisha, even building a private room for him to stay, or excuse me, Elijah, even building a private room for him to stay. And whenever he passed through Shunem, the promise was wanting to reward her kindness. Elijah asked what he could do for her. Upon learning she was childless and her husband was old, Elijah prophesied, at this season, about this time next year, you shall embrace a son. The reaction was the woman was stunned and responded, no, my lord, do not lie to your servant, as she had likely given up on the dream of motherhood. The miracle was that she did conceive and bore a son the following year. So the point being is, don't say never. If that's what you want, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Hope is a dangerous thing to lose. So yes, I was right. That's 2 Kings chapter 4, verses 32 through 37. What happened was crazy is that the kid passed away. So she went all the way out to visit Elijah, and then Elijah revived the kid. It was crazy story. Crazy story. All right, let's see. Fairy Tale Rex says, my name is Jasmine, located in Dayton, Ohio. I was just talking about this, Jasmine. I went to school in Cincinnati. That's so cool. That's so cool. I still have family up in Kentucky. So not far from you. Started about 6 days ago and finally have a little following. That's awesome. Amen. The Lord will provide. Favorite Bible story? I'm still learning a lot myself, to be honest. Turn up, where you're located now. I'm in Miami, Florida now. You're originally from Wisconsin? Okay. I used to live somewhat up by your neck of the woods in Minnesota. Favorite Bible story? I like really I'd say Book of Job, because the loyalty that he had to God. God essentially took everything from him and then everything, right? He stayed loyal, and then he gave back what was like twice as much as he originally had. So what is your favorite Bible story, Jennifer? XOXO Angels, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining here. Kathleen, do you post any other content, or or do you plan to, or do you strictly just want to stay on lives? Love the beaches of Florida. We'll be in Florida for my daughter. Marching band. In November they perform. That is awesome. What part of Florida are you coming down to? I like the story of King David. My son is named after him, and my father. That is awesome. That is so great. I love it. There's so many Christians out here. You know, the streams the past few days. It's really, really nice. What are my favorite sports to play? Football, hockey. I play football, hockey, golf, baseball, I snowboard. But overall playing, I like basketball, football, play golf, volleyball, pickleball. I play a lot. I try to do some of everything. I absolutely love sports. I appreciate the question, Peter. What about yourself? Hockey in Florida. I haven't played hockey in Florida here, but I did look up an ice arena. It's taking me like 40 minutes to get there. So there's one west of me here in Miami. And then apparently, this was a couple years ago, but apparently Wayne Gretzky was building a $40 million ice arena down here. I like all sports but tennis and golf. Why do you say that? We're over 5,000 likes on the stream. Thank you, guys. Melinda, probably up to 3,000 herself. Disney and Universal, their Beaver Creek band performs at the main castle at Disney, 280 students. Holy smokes, it's a huge band. Job is a great one. I love the story of Sodom. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm going to mispronounce that. And Gomorrah. Tell me this, give me a snippet of the story. Mandy said you hurt my feelings. My dad wore me out with golf, everything, and I could never get into tennis. Dad being a dad, right? I love that you provide positively in faith. I'm Egyptian, Coptic Orthodox. This makes me happy. I appreciate you being here in the stream. Like I said, I mean, this is truly a community. Everybody's talking with each other. I appreciate the kind words that you guys always give me. Thank you so much. Mandy, you're going to have to play twice as hard now. You got to make up. You got to make up for Dixie or Melinda. Your son plays soccer, hoping he goes pro. That's a dream, right? It's hard to do. I'll tell you that. Not that he can't do it. I hope he does. But hopefully he doesn't put all his worth in soccer. The town was very sinful, and God instructed his people to leave because he would destroy the town. Let me see. Got you. Interesting. Have you read the whole Bible? And to not look back, but Lot's wife looked back, missing her sinful life, and turned into a pile of salt. Yeah, it's interesting just to hear what people's favorite story from the Bible is. I think you can say a lot about them. Yeah, my heart, I can't take it. Tennis is so competitive and very mental. Mandy, have you tried pickleball? That's a good story out of the Bible. Thought about doing some Bible studies on here sometime. I think that'd be really cool. Guys, if you haven't checked out the reel, I posted a new reel probably 50 minutes ago. I love the saying, do unto others as you do unto yourself. Love that. We were actually just talking about quotes, inspiring quotes that we had. And we were talking about that early on in the stream. So that's a really, really good one. I like that, Jasmine. Thanks for sharing. You did a study today. What do you guys talk about, Jennifer? But I also like the story of Moses and the prodigal son. I know stories of the Bible, but right now I'm in Numbers. I tend to power strike out of the court. I played against Serena's cousin back in high school. I have, but I can't control the ball yet. Dang. How was that? Did you beat her? You feel left out? Why do you feel left out? Not a churchgoer, but I do read and study on my own. Well, hey, at least you're doing that. Is there a reason that you don't like going to church, just out of curiosity? Again, I'm really glad that you still read the Bible and do so much yourself. You're a Muslim? Okay. Well, you know, at the end of the day, I like people that are religious because they have morals and values. So I like that a lot. No, my family's in Kentucky. I went to school in Cincinnati and I went to school in Findlay, Ohio. I played softball and did track and weightlifting and swimming team and soccer in high school. I think it would have been easier to talk about what you didn't do in high school because you just listed like every sport. That's awesome. So we have a lot of moms here in the chat. About to do your Devo? What is a Devo? I went wheeling in my Jeep in Kentucky. The caves are beautiful there. Did you go? What part of Kentucky did you go? Because I can think of a couple that you would be doing that at. Kathleen, are you still out there? I haven't had the best experience in churches, unfortunately, but I still want a relationship with God. Oh, devotional. Okay, got you. That's awesome. What are you reading tonight, Savannah? You know, Jennifer, I would just say keep trying different churches till you find something that you like. I go to a place called VU here in Miami, and I love it. I've never enjoyed church more. Lexington, Kentucky, Jeep Jamboree has 33 different wheeling tracks. I haven't heard of that one, but I love Lexington, Kentucky. I went to Eastern Kentucky University for my undergrad to finish out my undergrad. I was there for 3 years. I graduated half a semester early, or half year early. So I was right by Lexington. Gabby, welcome back to the chat. Jennifer, who's your friend? Maybe I know him or her. Yeah, amen, Savannah. Yeah, I'll be praying that you find a church to go to, Jennifer. I visited Boo. I said Boo. I visited Boo. They partner with Christ Fellowship in Palm Beach. I think there might be a Christ Fellowship in Miami as well, because that is another one that looks really, really familiar. Find a church that will make you feel like you're home, and then the rest will follow. Yeah, and then really buy into the culture of the church, right? Buy into the church. That's what somebody's telling me. As I said, when you hop around from here to there, it's hard to really, make it feel like home. But sometimes it takes a while to find the right one too. I'm reading 2 Corinthians 8. Got you. Well, we have Emily Brooks that she's reading the Bible tonight too. So, and she's going to share next time I'm live what she read. So you'll have to do the same. Melissa, she's tall and blonde. I don't think I know Melissa. But who knows? I'm going to be on the lookout for a Melissa now. It's so cool. It's such a small world, man. Dang, I'm doing this fasting. I'm not going to lie. I'm starving right now. Which VU location? I go to City and I go to Miami Gardens. Typically Miami Gardens, but if I have an event in the morning on Sundays, then I'll go to the 6 p.m. at City. I drifted around and found my way back. Oh, I grew up in church and went to a private school till 6th grade, and then my father was killed. I'm so sorry to hear that. I drifted and found my way back. We always find our way back. I'm really sorry to hear that, Melinda. Very sorry to hear that. Gabby, how are you doing today? I think she's in South Miami. And you're close to Miami Gardens? That's where you were before. Do you ever plan on moving back? Good. Good. I'm doing fantastic. I love the answer. A lot of positivity there. What has you doing so good? It was over 20 years ago. I'm at peace with it now. See, I am at peace now with it. And I know he is in a better place. Amen. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you at least got to know your father. That's great. Clearly, for it to be that impacted, he had to have been a really good man. I thought you're still here in Miami? Got you. Wait, so you're living North Miami now? What the heck?
I already
I
know
didn't
in my
know that.
fucking soul that the right people that need to hear this.
I I refreshed my page. My father was my best friend, my partner in crime. LOL. Man, that really breaks my heart for you. That really breaks my heart for you. But he lives on through you, right? And your son. Dude, no way you stopped going to rehab. How have you been? That's crazy. The trolls are back. That's funny. Xavier, what's up, dog? I cooked some ground beef. I finished it up. I'm not gonna lie, I splashed in some peanut butter apples today. So freaking good. I love peanut butter apples. I had a little bit of honey and that's really it. I limiting my calories. So I walked 4 miles. I got a shoulders and traps workout. Feeling sore already, which feels really good. Try Nutella and baby carrots. Nutella and baby carrots together? That doesn't sound good, but I meant to try that. I can't do it right now though, because I'm on a diet where it's no processed food and no processed sugars. Got you. I haven't heard of that before, so that's interesting that you say that. Xavier, how's it going, bro? Did you get to Orlando yet? What'd you cook today, Gabby? Do the trolls follow me here? Apparently so. Apples and peanut butter. Apples and peanut butter and chia seeds. I haven't done the chia seeds, but that sounds pretty good. And Xavier, I just realized you're not going to be there when my buddy has that setup. I do have chia seeds. I haven't done it in the peanut butter though. I may have to do that. Heck yeah. Does anybody else have any healthy snacks they like? Avocado toast and boiled eggs, lemon and cilantro. Interesting. Pasta and mushrooms. Yeah, Sally would have loved to go. Yeah, dude. I was going to get you a shirt. I love avocado toast. I just started liking avocado. I've never been a fan of avocado, but I somehow tried a few months later and I made myself start to eat it because of how healthy it is. And a few months later, I had it again. I actually liked it. What do you think about Bad Bunny performing in the Super Bowl? I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I started liking it a year ago. You got the acquired taste, huh? Why? Because I don't think his message is good. The things that he sings about, I think is not good at all. He didn't want to perform in the U.S. because of politics. Whether you're left or right, you say, I'm not going to perform in the U.S. And then they say, oh, here's their biggest event possibly in the world. And then they put him on there. You can do what you want. Be you. Be happy. But I don't want to watch a dude in a dress on stage make a political statement. So that is why I don't like. I'm going to try to find something else. Overnight oats with berries and yogurt and honey and peanut butter and chia seeds. Oh, I've heard about overnight oats. Interesting. Gosh dang, okay. With berry, what berries do you throw in there? And honey and peanut butter. Ooh. Honey's another thing I just started liking. I didn't like honey till last year. OMG Greek yogurt with granola and honey. Somebody else was telling me to mix honey with Greek yogurt because I think Greek yogurt in general just tastes disgusting. But granola with it, honey, might be talking now. Heck yeah. Blueberries and strawberries and blackberries. Nice. Dang, we got some healthy eaters out here. Let's go. That's exciting. Higgles62. What a name. It gives a good texture, LOL. Add some fruit to it, too. I'll tell you what, one of these nights we're going to have a healthy snack night. We're going to have a Bible study. We're going to have a healthy snack night. That sounds good to me. Sid, welcome back to the stream. Avocado toast, sunny side up, eggs, honey, maybe some bread, add some seasoning or bacon for fun. Heck yes. Frick, I love bacon. I haven't been able to eat it though because no processed foods. That's a processed meat. Apples with Greek yogurt and honey drizzled over it. That's another one I gotta try. Dang, you guys have all the recipes. You guys are sending them so fast I can barely read them. Greek yogurt with blueberries, mango, pineapple, strawberries, and granola. Holy smokes, you got everything mixed in that. Heck yeah. Sounds delicious. Nice. Man. How do you feel about acai bowls or bowls like that? I like acai bowls. They're definitely a lot of sugar, but I like acai bowls. It's better than, it's better than eating ice cream, if you will. But I'm not gonna lie, I am ready for some ice cream. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I have less than 2 weeks to go on my challenge. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday I can finally eat again. I'm freaking ready. Lacey, welcome here. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to grab some water. Won't be able to read the chat, but I can still talk as I have my mic. Gav said, what's up, chat? My weakness is gummy worms. I have not had them in forever. Good for you. 2026 is our year. We're getting healthy. We're achieving our dreams. We're building relationships. Let's go. Positive mindsets. Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream with crushed Oreos. Stop. Stop. Oh, that sounds so good. Go for gelato? Heck yeah. Dang, man, you guys got some good stuff. If we ever meet in person too, we're all going to freaking feast on these healthy snacks. Remember, our goal is February 2027. We want to do a skiing, snowboarding trip with the community. That's our goal. That is our goal.